Hello, I'm Elzbieta Fellenbaum, Principal Analyst at IHS Market Technology, and I'm here today with Benoit Joly, Head of Services for Renault. And today I would like to ask you about the enhanced connectivity and automotive industry and your experiences over the last 5 years.
Well, do you know that most of the cars today in the street are already connected?
Oh, okay.
So nobody knows that. I mean, 46% of people don't know they have a connected car.
Okay.
But actually, in a car, you have what? You have a modem, likely like in your home, where you have a wireless, broadband. So you have a lot already of connectivity to get services and data up to the cloud. Okay, so that's so you have a connected car maybe already, but you don't know.
Okay.
So connectivity has been very, very important for us. Why? Because you can get better traffic with traffic information. You can get a lot of very contextual information about your driving. You can have a lot of new apps and services. And thanks to the car data, we can analyze not your behavior, but we can help entertain your car in a better way. We can predict potentially issues on your car. We can diagnose remotely stuff. So we see connected car over the last 5 years as a way for us to offer a better journey for the experience of driving cars.
And do you think you can maybe even help drivers become better drivers?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at fleet people, most of the cars are sold for B2B and for fleet management. And in fleet, we do like what we call scoring. Because insurance wants you to drive well. You would like to save money on fuel because of your driving. So scoring the driving behavior of users is a way for us to ensure safety and ensure that you can save money on your driving behavior.
So as we see the networks becoming better, stronger, faster, wider, what do you think that holds for connectivity and connected services going forward? How will that impact those?
So imagine the car as being a place to entertain. Okay, so and when the car will be driving itself in the future, you can imagine that it will be a place to entertain content. The same way, we would like to bring much more interaction within the car, interaction with the surrounding. And the connectivity, thanks to broadband, can also help the car better interact with the smart city and the environment. You would like maybe in your home, your garage door to open well in advance. You would like to see your base content from your TV down in the car, maybe on the rear seat for your children. So all that kind of services are really made possible thanks to broadband connectivity.
And so with the 5G and the big impact of 5G on the connected car services, where do you think that's going to be headed?
There are two elements for us where better connectivity is helpful. The first one is connecting the car to the infrastructure. And you know that there is a big battle on standard between the car and the city, the car and the street. Why? Because this will enable autonomous car. The second way is for us, we see 5G and all this wireless broadband as a way to simply deliver content in the car. Ensure that you can work seamlessly in a remote office and obviously get content straight into the car. Last but not least, the fact that you have a high quality of service on broadband is very important because we need accuracy in the signal, accuracy in the information, so that when you drive in autonomous way or even in car sharing, that we can remotely understand what happens and that your car can act rapidly with the surroundings.
So with that relationship, how do you see operators working together with auto manufacturers and how is that instrumental for car innovation going forward?
So operators today are natural partners of OEMs because already today the data that go in the cloud means that we have a subscription to an operator to get the data in the cloud. So already the car is kind of a smartphone subscribing to an operator. On the other hand, you as a user, you would like to see your main services and potentially your subscription extended to the car. So you will think it's a fifth play somehow. And operators also want to play on content and services. So for them, the car is a place to deliver content and services that they will manage by themselves.
Okay, great. So as we're at the Broadband World Forum, the biggest industry event of the year, so what do you expect from the event? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, I expect two things. I mean, first one is to see the ecosystem of a home. Why? Because what happens in a home will happen in a car. Roughly the same technology is happening or will seamlessly transpose to the car. So that's very interesting to see that. Second point is that we expect indeed to see the standard of communication that happens in a home to extend and to become much more viable and widely deployed so that the car can smoothly connect to them. So you see Wi-Fi 6, you see 5G. So these are elements that we look very, very carefully because we know they will happen in a car as well.
And if we start thinking about connectivity in general and what it means for the world and for the society, where do you think that the most benefits, where society can benefit from connectivity?
So we see we talk a lot here about technology, okay, about all these technology breaks. But ultimately, what we work most at Renault is simply the experience, and we simply see this connectivity as key enablers to create new experiences, new digital experience, seamless experience between the car and out of the car. And so we just see that as technology breaks, and absolutely not as end goals, because ultimately, what all our teams are talking about is how can we make better experiences of the car thanks to this technology.
Yeah. So it's all about the quality of experience for both automakers as well as operators and vendors.
Yes,
that's
all about
the
the
name
customer
of the...
ultimately. So when we think that we sell cars, ultimately we try to make customers entertain a good experience in the car.
Yeah.
With driving, not driving. So the car is part of their lifestyle, and we want to seamlessly integrate the lifestyle and the car together.
So then if you think about the next 5 years, what would you say are the top 3 technologies that will have the most impact on the industry in connection with...
So we love to talk on our side about mobility, electrification and autonomy. Okay, so mobility because these are new usages of a car as a service. So sharing a car, sharing someone else's car is bringing a whole new business case for the automotive industry. And this requires a lot of very in-depth technology in the car to guarantee safety, to ensure monetization, etc. Autonomy because that's a big play that everyone talks about. It's complex, but on the other end, you will see that it's very promising on the technology side. And electrification because of a green aspect, but also because we think that's a mandatory success factor for us to get into this shared and mobility world.
So, and if you talk specifically about your company, about Renault, how is it contributing to bettering the digital world? How are you guys going
actually
about
in
that?
Renault, electrification, autonomy, connected, and mobility are working very well together. Why? Because when we think about digital experience, we really think of them as being a bundle, a combo of them. So we don't think about these components as being siloed. We think about them being a digital experience of the consumer in the car and out of the car.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.